A lot of people think what is happening is the product of stupidity. To a large extent, that's true. I think that what we're seeing here is that the oligarchs, the ruling class, used to not be as powerful as they are now. It used to be an oligarch was the guy who owned 17 separate newspapers in the town where he owns 6 steel mills. Nowadays, an oligarch can control a social media company with 2 billion people using it every day. Single-handedly, they can control it. People, the oligarchs, have gotten a lot more powerful. The wealth inequality is a lot more disproportionate, and a lot of these people think they're gods. You can read all you want about Curtis Yarvin or like the cult in Silicon Valley, but it's pretty obvious that people like Elon Musk, Zuckerberg, or Jeff Bezos think of themselves as deities. They believe in the kind of like cathedral, right? They essentially think that everything in society could work if they controlled it. They're not even ideologically adherent to fascism. None of these people want to die for the blood or glory of their country, but they'll use fascism as a convenient ideological fulcrum to get what they want. I don't think that any leader really is ideologically fascist. I don't think that Trump is. I don't even think Hitler was. I think that fascism is like the backwash, right? Fascism is what happens when somebody gets the chance to take advantage of a particular set of material conditions, but they're always self-serving in the end. Hitler shot himself in the head in the bunker rather than like gloriously defend his position after being like, you know, arrested by Soviets. He could have stood trial. He could have argued the supremacy of the Aryan race or whatever. He didn't. He shot himself in the head because he was a all right. I think at the end of the day, usually these people, they're just taking advantage of the historical moment. And it's one of the reasons, by the way, why like very doctrinal principled liberals read up on things associated with liberal theory. You read your Adam Smith or whatever, depending on what branch you go down, there's something to read about there. What do fascists read? They don't really learn about anything. It's just vibes. Mein Kampf? No, they don't. They don't read Mein Kampf. They burn books. They don't read them. No, they don't read Evola. The people online who pretend they do, no, they don't. There's no fascist movement in the world that's built off of like a basis of thought from Evola or Mein Kampf or whatever the else. Meanwhile, entire nations have been built and collapsed off of like different misinterpretations of Marx or Lenin or whatever. It's too anti-intellectual, exactly. It doesn't have that kind of basis. At the end of the day, these oligarchs, they think they're gods, as is often the case with people who surround themselves with yes men, incapable of self-critique. They're not very smart or inquisitive, and they're burning the country down. What they're trying to do is deliberately collapse the economy because they want to be kings of the ashes. They would rather, you know, reign in hell than serve in heaven, etc., etc. They want to buy up all of the liquidated assets if a recession hits or a depression hits. That's their goal. The problem is they're also very stupid. So they're not very good at doing what they're doing.